Okay, we are standing across the street from the State House with Amanda Devecka Rinear, who is the organizer from the New Jersey Organizing Project, just finishing up a 3-day event regarding the recovery from Hurricane Sandy. Before we get started, can you tell us how Sandy affected you personally?
So my father lost his house that I grew up in with him. It was like almost like a family member in a way. He had rebuilt it and had done, cedar paneling on the inside. And I moved around a lot when I was a kid. My parents had been divorced since I was 2. It's the one place that I had always been every year of my life with him. And it was hard for our family when that happened.
Now, what is the goal of this demonstration, and do you think you've met those goals?
I think we've met the first wave of those goals. I think the first piece of that goal was to make sure that the Sandy anniversary didn't come and go without us, people who have been directly impacted by Sandy, saying how we're doing, the real truth of how we're doing, and what we need to make our communities whole. So I'm feeling really positive, and our members are feeling really positive about how many people have been paying attention to what we're trying to do here and to the stories we're telling about where we are and what we need.
So it is the anniversary, and you do get a lot of press, but what happens tomorrow and over the next couple of months when the attention goes to other things? What would you like to see happening?
We've been focused primarily at the state level. There are all kinds of issues with the recovery, but we've focused primarily at the state level on a program called REM, because that program is the one that's helped homeowners who needed extra help to be able to rebuild. And we felt like if we could just make an intervention there, that we wouldn't lose our neighbors and our community members, that people wouldn't have to walk away from maybe all the equity they had in a home because they couldn't afford it or hang on anymore. So Part of what we've been doing this week is highlighting 3 solutions that we need. We need to get the REM program working, of course, but in order to help people hang on, they need rental assistance until they're home. People have exhausted. If they had a savings, it's gone. They've borrowed from their pensions. There were nonprofits that were helping with rental assistance, but 3 years later, you're still not home. That money is just not there anymore. So many people have had to make a choice between paying rent and paying a mortgage, and are facing foreclosure right now. So we want to make sure that we don't keep doing that to people, that people know they're going to have help paying rent until their house is finished. And that's not a guarantee we've had from the state yet. And we also need to prevent foreclosure for these same families. And then last, we're finding that there isn't enough legal ability and teeth to hold some of the contractors that have been ripping folks off accountable and really go after them. So after this day, we're going to continue to work on those things, and those have been part of our agenda, and that's the agenda that we brought here with us.
Now, tell us a little bit about NJOP and what are the kinds of things that your organization does and how people can get involved if they want to.
Awesome. So the New Jersey Organizing Project is new. This is our 1-year anniversary of existing. We were founded by Sandy survivors. We are a regional network, South Jersey and the Shore standing together for community solutions. And when there's a problem that is too big for us to tackle on our own, we work together to make something possible where it would not have already been. And we would love to have people get involved with us. We're a nonprofit organization. We're a nonpartisan organization. Sometimes people take that to mean we don't get involved in politics. What it really means is we don't really care what party you're in. If you're not doing the right thing, we're going to come after you. If you are, we're going to work with you. And you can find us on the internet or on Facebook, or you can call me. Our website is www.newjerseyspelledout.op.org. And my cell phone number is 609-312-8471. And I'd love to also say thank you to the community here in Trenton, who has been incredibly welcoming. We've been fed by a local church. We've had strangers drop off coffee for us at midnight. And we're really grateful, actually, to the reception we've had here.